Hello everyone, VanguardOfValor here, and welcome back to Duskers. So, we've got a whole cloud of outposts here to explore, and we've currently made our way over to the Azera, a rebel class. We're gonna take a look at it and see if maybe we can get through this without things going horribly wrong yet again, but it always seems to find a way, does it not? Let's get down there and see what of a mess we're getting into today. Let's go. Well, apparently this is a military patrol vessel. No other information given. Oh boy, it's a biggin. Oh boy. Alright, I have a feeling we're going to be spending some time on this one. Let's transport Odin down there. Our new and improved Odin, in fact. And new and improved is right, because this new form of Odin has a whole lot more survivability than some of the earlier versions of Odin did. Or the earlier version of Odin did, rather. Alright, there's nothing in this room. So what we're going to do is we are going to remotely power R2, because it is a high risk of radiation, as are many of these rooms. Quick motion scan tells us room 28 is safe, room 11 is safe, and room 7 is very much not safe. Let's quickly drop a probe. If we can pick it up afterwards, it'll be nice for our renewable resources, but in the meantime, it gives us a good chance of finding extra loot, so we'll use it to our best efforts. First things first, though, we're going to check into room 28, because apparently it's safe. It has a fuel node in it, which is excellent. Let's gather that, thank you very much. It had nothing. Alright. Anything has been discovered by our drone there? No, our probe has not discovered anything cool. That's unfortunate. Let's go check here into room 43, or rather through door number 43. And there's nothing in here either. Well, that is unfortunate. But we can do another motion check from here, maybe find something else new. No, I think it's unlikely to be super useful for us, isn't it? Alright, well, you know what we're going to do then? We're going to make use of the knowledge we have to hopefully do some cool things here. We're going to bring Odin into the relative safety of the teleporter room. Close the door. And we're going to bring in Balder. So let us do just that. If we transport Balder into room 2. Here we go, Balder. Open up door 26 for me and drop a sensor in here, please. There we go. Time for us to do a little bit of experimenting. So, we are going to open up some of these nearby rooms and see just how safe they wind up being. We still have D43 open, so we can dump enemies out into those neighboring rooms. We only want to have one of them open. Oh, come on, drone. You went to the run room I closed. We can dump enemies into neighboring rooms if we have to, in an emergency. It looks like... Oh, no. That's unlucky. Ooze came through the airlock right next to us. The one instance I was hoping we'd be safe for a second, we immediately got disabled by horrible ooze. This room has a vent in it, but is otherwise safe. That sucks, though. That's our teleporter room. If we teleport in there, there's a good chance we're going to teleport in on ooze. But we have to do it right now if we want to have a chance of getting our drone out. So we're going to teleport Mimir to R2. It's such a bad idea, though. If we teleport onto ooze, it's just going to be awful. Is there a way for us to get out of this and actually get our drone back? The whole room is filling with ooze now. This is so not good. We do not want to lose Balder. But if I do this, there's a good chance we're going to lose Mimir, too, because it's such an unsafe room to teleport into. That's awful. Plus, we have no other teleport room, so we can't get out. Okay, we have to try it. There's no other... This is such a bad idea. This is such a bad idea. Okay. Get out, Mimir. Get out. Oh, no! Mimir couldn't get out fast enough. This is so bad. Alright, we need to quickly get over to here. We quickly need to swap. No, swap. Maybe there's nothing in range to swap with. Mimir's right here. Okay, swap. Take the probes, put them away. Take the tow, get it. Tow Mimir. Out of the room. Drop Mimir. Back in. Odin, you have to try this. This is risky maneuvers here. You're trying to tow Balder. He's too far away. Can you get close enough without being grabbed by the ooze? Nope. 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 You're too close. Alright, Balder's lost. Close door D26. He's gone. When we transport Balder out. Oh, we can just do that! Why didn't I think of that? We had the teleporter, so now I've lost Mimir for no good reason. Unfortunately, our teleporter room is a disaster. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to use this tow a lot now. That was some bad planning on my part. I did not think that moved through, evidently. Oh, there's ooze in here now, too. Okay. The ooze is bad news. Is there ooze in D41? This room is currently ooze-free. Okay, we're gonna count on this staying ooze-free for... Probe, get out of here. For a little while longer. We're gonna have to try and get lucky, though. Close D41. We're going to open D57 and see if anything hostile comes in here. Then we're gonna send it into the ooze room if we have to. Stay away from the doors, so we get a little bit longer to find ooze that's encroaching on us if we can. D57 hasn't shown any signs of hostility just yet. It does have a potential teleporter location in it, so that's good. Close D57 for now. Open D23. Is there anything in there? What about D44? If we can get something good to happen here, we can get some kind of benefit out of this, we should be okay. But right now, we're not in great shape. So far, I'm not seeing anything hostile in these rooms. It might be worth just going and looking at this point. Because, I don't know what the odds of us being able to get through this safely are right now. We have a teleporter signal way up in the top of the ship that's been lost. Enemies are showing up. Okay, close D39. Okay, close D23. Okay, close D44. Open D43. We want to trap whatever's hostile in there. That means it's probably safe to go into those other rooms once this is done. Once the enemy moves out of this room, it's probably safe for us to move on. This is exactly why I was saying it's probably not a good idea for us to get rid of all of our other drones right before this. This enemy needs to get into room 11 quicker. It's not good, guys. We need this guy to get out of here. If he's not going to get out, we're literally trapped in a room that may be filling with ooze as we speak. Not yet, but the potential's still there. Let's open D39 and see if we can get him to go in there instead. Maybe enemies won't go in rooms with ooze in them. This is such a bad situation. Come on. Work with me here, game. We lost the transporter signal in room 2. That's to be expected. This enemy needs to leave. This is such a bad idea. This is such a bad idea. If this enemy isn't going to get out of here, we're going to have to take some risks. I really don't want to have to take some risks right now. D6 we know is hostile already. This enemy will not get out of room 17. Whatever's in there is in there to stay. It might be ooze. We need to get to room 27 if we can, though, so we're going to take a risk here. The turret is armed. If they come for us, maybe we can kill them. No, it's a swarm. That was literally worst case scenario. We are seriously in trouble now. Seriously in trouble. This is awful. There's no chance of a teleporter spawning in room 28. We are just in serious bad luck right now. Okay. Of course it would be a swarm. The one thing the turret can't handle. Get out of that room, please. We need to try and do some crazy maneuvers here to try and recover this mess. Of course it would be a swarm. Okay, so we need to get this enemy to move into any of the other rooms. We have to transport Thor into room 27, and it has to be a safe room. If it isn't, we have critically failed here. So let's transport Thor into room 27. Please don't have enemies in it. Or ooze. Thanks. Okay, in theory, this is still possible. If the swarm will leave room 17, we can recover all of our drones, cut our losses, and run. But right now, this is not looking good, because the swarm has no interest in leaving. And if we lose the teleporter signal here, then we are seriously in trouble. Because room 2 is lost. We lost our teleporter signal here. Alright. This is bad news. Very bad news. The swarm just needs to leave. If the swarm won't leave, there's nothing we can do about this. We're gonna try and recover here. This is a seriously bad news situation. Let's open up D23. We need to get the swarm out of there at any cost. Any door it goes through, fine, we'll take it. It just needs to leave the room with a sensor in it. And as far as we can tell, it will not do it. Because if it'll leave that room, we can get in, take out our 2 drones that are downed, and maybe we can recover this. We got absolutely wrecked, though. The turret didn't even fire. Yeah, the turret didn't even fire. It just broke immediately. Has full ammo still. Man. If this drone won't... If this swarm will not leave this area, I don't know what we do. I don't know if it's possible for us to do anything, realistically, if the swarm won't leave. We don't have a lure or anything else we could use. We lost a transporter signal in another room. That's going to happen. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know what to say here, guys. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't want to just give up. I want to try and get whatever we can out of this mess, but... Let's send the probe onwards to scan those areas. Let's close room 11 because we know it has ooze in it. Maybe the swarm will be willing to go back into one of these 2 rooms. Of course, we're right by an airlock, so if ooze decides to come through there, then we're doomed anyway. That room found a generator. Man, this is such a disaster. Such a disaster. Things are getting nasty here at this stage. But that's a lot of good stuff on the ground there. That's our turret, our tow, our gather, our sensor, and a... sorry. It's our turret, our gather, our tow, our motion, and our probe. All good things, and this will not get out of here. Okay, you know what? I have an idea. It's a bad idea, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to risk it all to try and recover our 2 friends here. I don't know if this is going to work, but at this point, we got to try. Does this vent both rooms? Yes, it does. Close airlock 2, please. Okay. Maybe we can do this. Whatever was in here has been vented to space. We're gonna go all the way through to here. Please don't be full of ooze. Okay, swap. Get the tow. Tow. Get him out of here. Get Odin out of here. Okay, job done. Drop the tow. Transport Odin, R1. Thor, go back. Venting things to space. A strategy I used to love to use and haven't used in ages, to the point where I forgot it would even work as an idea. Okay, let's tow Mimir out of here. We are going to cut our losses and leave. It is not worth the death that we risk right now. With only Thor left, we could, in theory, try and do this, but if anything went wrong, we would lose everything, so we have no other way to recover if anything else happens. That was an awful, awful facility. Wow, it wrecked us so hard. Okay, time to leave. That was a disaster. A disaster and a half. Our sensor's deteriorating too, and we've hardly used it. We've used it 2 times, ever. Wow. Okay, that was super awful. Let's do some modification here to fix up these broken drones. We'll also fix up Loki in case we need an extra. But man, that was disastrously bad. Disastrously bad. Okay. With that said, we're not dead. We had a terrible, terrible mission, but we survived, and we're going to do our best to keep surviving. So, we're going to explore at least one more beacon, and then we're going to go somewhere else. There's a mining, a greenhouse, and an observation. This was what? This was a rebel. Yeah. Well, I don't know what we want here. Mining, I'm guessing, is more likely to have scrap. Are anything's not hazardous? Okay, this one's only volatile. Let's go here. Maybe this is a little bit more friendly than the ones we've been going to lately, because that was a disaster last time. If we come here, we have everything we need, except it's all in the wrong places. So let's quickly, completely reset our drones here, because some of them have completely the wrong loadouts right now. So let's give you the motion sensor, let's give you a gather, and let's give you the probe. I've had to waste both of my probes because my drones have been dying horrible deaths. Mimir, you're going to grab the turret. You're going to grab the tow. There we go. And that's going to have to do. So, oh boy. This game wants us dead. Let's get down there and see if we can't defy it for a little bit longer. Let's do this thing. Alright. There's nothing of interest here. We know that they're carrying various supplies. That's all this ship is? Alright. Something tells me this isn't going to go very well. There's nothing on this station. Has a fuel section though, so maybe it's good. What do we get? 1 day's propulsion fuel, no jump fuel. Okay. Wow. Alright, this is a tiny station compared to the one we just died on. Alright, we open up D3. Whatever's hostile in there, please move out of the room. And then we can go investigate and see what's what. If it's not going to move, we just leave this place, I think. What we will do is we'll drop the probe in here. That got us an extra resource. Okay. D1. We'll close D3 first. Open D1, send the probe in there. And we'll bring it back. We have scanned the whole outpost, though, so that's got to be worth something. I'm sure there's a hostile in that other room. So we're going to go back in with a stealth scout instead. So let's pick this up. And the scrap. There we go. Transport Odin out. We lost the video signal for drone 4. Well, that's annoying, because Balder is the one I was about to use. So now that we don't have a video signal there, it's going to be pretty difficult for us to do this properly. We could try and go in with Mimir, but if it's a swarm, then we know the turret's not going to be sufficient, and then we're going to be in trouble with it. That's literally the worst possible timing. Okay, video signal restored. So let's transport Balder into room 2. Activate stealth, open door 2. There's nothing bad in here at all. It's a ship with no hostiles. That's really weird. Alright, well hopefully we don't lose our stealth system now, but that was really small. Oh, stealth system is double broken now. High risk of failing. We're probably gonna have to repair that. We've survived for 101 days though, so that's something exciting. Wow, okay. This game wants us dead, friends. This game wants us dead. How much does it cost to repair our highly damaged stealth system? 12 scrap. Ooh. Let's do it. I want to keep this thing alive. It's a really good way of exploring. Okay, so we can afford to go to one more of these stations, or we go back to the galaxy map, check out a new location, and use our extra resources to fly around here after we've been to the shop. Because we have 2 extra propulsion, we could potentially use that in here as well. Well, that looks like a 3 to me. But we could probably get to all 5 of these locations if we use our extra fuel here. So that might be worth doing. We'll probably hop in and check that out first. That'll probably be a pretty safe way to do it. Because if we hang around in the system we're already in, bad things are going to probably keep happening to us. Because this has been a bad system. It's been really good for giving us propulsion fuel, which is true. But really bad for trying to completely murder us. Let's head over here to Wishram. It has 1 object in it, apparently. Is that what it means? Does objects just mean, like, shops? No, there's a shop in here, too, and it's got 0 objects listed. I don't know what objects means. I have no idea how to decode that into something relevant. But let's jump over to here, and... oh, it's 2 away, is it? Oh. Hopefully it's only 1 away from here. We'll jump over to here and see if we can't do anything good. The transporter broke. I guess it's a good thing we've got 50 of them then, isn't it? Yeah, it's only 1 away. Perfect. Okay, so let's go down to the system menu, take a look at our ship. We've still got 2 working transporters, so it's not awful, but this whole area is nothing but outposts. So if we do permanently lose a transporter, it's gonna suck. Alright, though, for now, I think we're going to have to end this episode here. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. This has been Vanguard of Valor, playing some Duskers here for you. If you've enjoyed watching me barely not completely die forever here, let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Thank you again very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. If we're not dead yet. Until then, bye-bye.